During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A, always, B, aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Oh, good to see everybody. How is everybody today? It's Tuesday afternoon, and of course, you are listening to Revenge of the Cis with Mike Shilley, Royce Lopez. Forever making things interesting for you. Just for you guys.
Yeah, no, it is. It
How's
is.
things? Should we sound the war drums yet?
No, okay, so here's the thing. Like, I get up in the morning and I do my day wave show early, and then some days I go, you know what, I'm going to take a nap before
Every
ROTC.
day.
I take a nap every day. Because I go to bed late.
That's like saying sometimes I sleep till like 1 in the afternoon.
It's
Like, no, you
well,
do.
I do take a nap.
You do every day, Merch.
I do take a nap. And I woke up from my nap, and I go and I look at my phone. And before I went to bed, everything was fine and normal. Everything was fine and normal, right?
And I got up.
And then I go and I check my phone, and I just see Mike going ham on Jovi Val, whatever his name is. Now, for those who don't know, well, you should know, because where the fuck have you been? On yesterday's show, we played a video of Jovi. That was a gentleman that fell on his ass, where we were making fun of the entire marching patriot MAGA walking around movement that makes everybody look fucking hack. What happened to start this, Mike? Why don't you tell me what happened?
All right. So yesterday on the show, we were talking about this embarrassing fucking retard. Somebody in our audience said, "Hey, Jovi is very well known for sending, nudes and things like that to people that they didn't ask for." Honestly, I said this on the air, thinking this person was full of shit. Hoping this person was full of shit. I said, "Oh yeah? Prove it. Send me Jovi Val's fucking unsolicited nudes, and I'll believe you." Around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. last night, it was about 9 o'clock that I began to regret that request as my inbox began to be flooded with nudes of Jovi Jovi's side pieces, Jovi's like this guy's been very generous with his nudes, and also now I'm hearing he's been very generous with girls' nudes that have given him their nudes.
Now
Yeah.
he's just to be clear.
Because I'm getting girl nudes now of girls I've never met that Jovi has shared, the girls he fucked.
He's married, right?
Yes, sir.
How long has he been married for?
He's married to a woman who's a member of Black Lives Matter.
All right, so he's a real Bill Burr type. Now, how long has he been married?
Jesus Christ, Jovi. Did I say you come on my Monday's podcast on the Facebook? Everybody's like, hey, Jovi, you're insane. You're a nutbag.
All right, Sherry's berries. Right?
Sherry's berries. So, yeah, he's... Jesus Christ, Jovi.
So he went after you first, though, before you started going after.
To be fair, all he did was go, oh, nice lazy eye.
They made fun of your lazy eye, okay.
And I kind of went like complete World War II on Japan.
Yeah, don't fuck with Mike when he just wakes up. He's the crankiest.
Yeah, guys, like Royce knows, some of you guys know, there's a certain period in the day, you can tell just by my social media, don't fuck with me in that first hour because I don't make sound decisions. And I get very angry. It's not like I'm going to go, I'll show this person. I pull a Harry Truman, and I'm like, nuke them. If they don't surrender by tomorrow, fucking nuke them again.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad in the mornings, too. Those are probably the worst times for me, like when I'm up and I have to get, I'm really cranky. And if I see stuff, sometimes I'll look at stuff I post in the morning, and I'm like, oh, man, I was fucking really angry. So anyway, you got in a little back and forth with him.
I will say this,
More forth than back, by the way.
Jovi's lucky I didn't drink last night. Like last night, because I've been feeling under the weather. So anybody watch Nightwave saw me just pounding bottled waters all night. Like I was being a good boy. So I woke up today like under the weather, but not hung. Like if I'd been hungover, God forbid, it would have been even worse. Because I only posted one of the 6 or 7 pictures that were sent to me.
Oh, by the way, Melissa Maga, yeah, we know you have Jovi videos.
Oh, don't worry, Melissa.
We will be playing them and giving you
everybody
credit.
subscribe to Melissa Maga because we're going to be playing quite a few Melissa Maga videos today. Don't
Yes.
worry, Melissa. We're ahead of the game.
All right. So
And, shout out to Legal Latino Heat as well.
by the way,
again-
Legal has been telling us.
No, I know from day one. She did try to tell us.
He did. To give him credit.
And you know what? Here's the thing, though, and here's why technically it's not like, I'm so sorry, Legal. Because I never once said to Legal Latino Heat, hey, you're wrong about Jovi, or hey, lay off of Jovi. The only thing I said was, look, I don't know anything about the guy. I'm not fucking, you know what I mean? He had all this shit on him, and I'm like, look, I met the guy once. He was nice. I'm not trying to rip his face off. It's not until I see Jovi's pattern of behavior start to develop that I go, well, now I can call you out because you're now harming something we all believed in. And I know that, to even invoke Trump's name in 2019, almost all of us get douche chills.
Yeah.
That is because of people like Jovi Val and Kim Sorgente and Based Fedman and Joey Gibson. These are people who have made, either intentionally or otherwise, the entire MAGA thing fucking cringe.
Like Eva McGillicuddy or whatever her name is. I forget her real name. Ugly Eva?
Yeah, all these people. Do you understand, for everybody that goes, well, what if you two done? Well, I could tell you this. We haven't set the Trump movement back at all. Only thing we've done is be honest from day one, do our show. Yeah, well, you guys don't even go out to the street. Blah, blah, blah. We red pill more fucking normies on this dumb show than any of you do, screaming at people in the streets and being massive faggots. All you do is give the news the sound bites they need to make all of us look fucking retarded. So we started picking on him a bit, and we played the video yesterday.
By the way, even when we played the video yesterday, you kind of criticized the movement more than you even did him personally.
Yeah, I didn't rip his
right,
face
because I remember even you saying during that whole thing, look, I don't even dislike Jovi, but this is ridiculous, this is embarrassing. He's the one that went and decided today to make it, kind of personal.
Also the fact that he was still going around as of yesterday, touting it as a success. I stood up to Antifa. They were throwing things. Nobody's throwing things at him in that video, by the way. We saw the video. You slipped because you're a dumb fuck. You slipped and fell. And then you got up and went, yeah, I showed you. I showed you, huh? So stop trying to rationalize your failures and make it sound like here's the thing about Jovi. And now that I hate you, we'll just go totally ham, okay? You failed as a model.
That's right, the model pictures.
You failed as a gaming streamer. Like, I've done gaming streams where I actually made money and had people watch. You've never done that. And now you're failing as a paid activist. Nobody should ever trust anybody who makes their living as an activist, okay?
What about hacktivist?
Well, that's kind of cool.
That's cool,
because then
right?
you could
So-
do you could hack the planet.
Yeah, you're right. It worked in that documentary, Hackers. All right, so like I said, when I first met Jovi, I didn't know who he was at all.
He just seemed like a likable dork, like a
Yeah,
weirdo
yeah,
little MAGA
yeah.
guy. You're like, all right, he seems nice enough.
He started saying also that during the Joey Gibson altercation, that someone had to hold you back and you weren't going to do anything. And he's like, I was like,
Has
first
anyone
off, it's
seen
all
the
on video.
It's all on tape.
Yeah, it's all on video.
It's all on tape. Why would we, we streamed it, we put out a documentary, and then after we put out the documentary, we didn't take down any of the streams. All the streams are still up. So what are we hiding?
Yeah, there's nothing to hide. We live streamed everything
I
and
literally
deleted
put
nothing.
hands on Joey Gibson. He didn't do fucking nothing.
So he started going after you. You posted a picture of, a censored picture of his nude.
Yes.
I believe his response was that was a chick he was sleeping with who's crazy, and posted the picture of it. Took a picture of him sleeping. Now, look, whether that's true or not,
I was more commenting on the size of his micro penis.
right? He has a real donkey lips penis. If you were gonna be,
It's an embarrassing penis. Like I've seen the penis, and now I know that. Like for me, for instance, right? I used to fuck this girl back in the day in Tampa, and she was a tiny gal. She used to not be able to get on top, and she would say to me, "I can't get on top because it hurts." Nobody's ever said that to Jovi Val. Nobody's ever said, I can't get on top
hurts.
or it's going to gut me. And I don't even have a big penis. She was just a very small girl. But even a tiny girl that size would never say that to Jovi.
so he first off, and as you pointed out, he didn't vote for Trump, right?
He didn't vote in the 2016
At all.
election.
He didn't vote at all. Okay.
Or at least didn't vote for Trump. Legal Latino, correct me, because you're the one that actually hammered him about this, but I'm pretty sure he didn't vote at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he voted against Trump, but he didn't vote. So to me, when you walk around in a MAGA hat collecting boomer bucks, I got beat up for being a Trump supporter. Oh, you voted for Trump? Well, not exactly. I just saw the cash train pulling out of the station, and I said, wow, if I'm a based spick with a MAGA hat on, I'll make a fortune. And by the way, Jovi, when he got his fucking face cut, and this is another thing that Legal Latino Heat exposed, no charges were ever filed. Nobody ever actually went to court or anything over his face getting cut. That only happens, because this happened at a bar, by the way, that only happens in a mutual combat situation. The only time you can get your face cut by a bottle at a fight and nobody presses charges is if you were doing something to antagonize that fucking getting hit with a bottle. He was harassing some guy's girlfriend that night, and that's what got him beat up.
He's live on Facebook right now.
See what he's
Should
saying?
we
His
check in?
gaming headset? Yeah.
10. Do you understand the power of the MAGA movement? You don't, because you went against us and you told us that it's a joke. Sure, I fell on
didn't
my
vote
butt, but I
for
got
the
right back
nigga.
up, and that's what I'll keep doing. Okay?
Because it
a lot
makes
of you
you
will
money.
fall and never
It
get
makes
back up.
you money, Jovi.
like that.
Go
And
get a
those of
fucking
you-
penile implant with that fucking MAGA money.
This is
You can do it
when we
three
talk
ways,
about
okay?
LARPers. This is
Three
what we're
ways.
talking about.
You can get out there, send the message, share, retweet, do whatever you can, get this message out there, right? Or you could
He's broadcasting to 3 people, by the way.
Yeah, and two of
You
them
know-
are ours.
And two of them are our fans.
Two of them have been writing in there all the whole time, just making
Right.
ROTC references.
Or if you can't do any of that and you love what we do, then you can easily support us by sending money to whatever we have to do, funding our events. Not even
that?
our events.
Funding their little parties.
Like a $27 breakfast.
Yeah, like your $28
Wanna be
breakfasts
seen.
from your GoFundMe money. See, right there, we've only been tuned in for 20 seconds. He's already asking you to give him money for his events for a president he didn't vote for. But we're full of shit, right, Jovi?
Just these 5 people that were there, us 5, and then people are saying, happy merchant, happy merchant, happy merchant. No, we have content. We're giving you something that'll...
What content? Hold on a second! What content are you giving?
Content. Oh, man.
Here, let me show you, Joey. Let me show you his content. His content.
Antifa, the real fascist.
Hang on. Let me do it.
There's
Ready?
this. Here, it's on already.
All right, I got to do it like the real way, though. Ready?
Okay, here you go.
Yeah?
You know what? Get off the plantation. Get off the Democrat plantation.
You fucking embarrassment. That's you. That's what you look like.
People are like, get him on your show. Please, he wouldn't come on our show. He's a faggot. What's he gonna do if he comes on our show? Get embarrassed?
See, I there's nobody I can't nail an impression of.
People are dying in the chat, by the way. Falling down.
They were throwing things at me.
You fucking loser.
I think I actually did hurt my shoulder. I'm so out of shape. I really did. By the way, ask Royce. I took that dive.
He did.
I could have been a pro
He took the
wrestler.
drop. He took the drop.
I know
bro.
how to take a bump.
He does. Yuki's all
message
freaked
is
out.
not effective. There was
poor
only
dog.
5 of us there, and it got mentioned on NBC. People actually started talking about this on Twitter. I was shocked. You know what it is to not have Twitter and be mentioned on Twitter as many times as I've been?
5 people are watching you, Jovi.
To a bunch of right-wingers that were triggered by the word magatard, but I'm still out there. That's the thing, that people get so upset about it. People want to say I'm fake, I'm an embarrassment.
Yes, yes,
you're all of
you
these
are
things.
those things, Jovi. You're
You-
a fake embarrassment.
You wear a cape
Like, come on.
that says MAGA on it, but MAGA is it's the catchphrase of a president you didn't vote for. Okay? You didn't jump on MAGA until the cash truck rolled in and you went, oh my God.
Okay? And it's a very ugly world. Very ugly. Okay? There's 5 of you watching right now. If you can all just comment or something so I know that you're alive, that'd be great.
Nobody's commenting.
Nick, did this nigga just do a please clap?
Please
Did
clap.
he just do
did a please
Jeb
clap
Bush?
right now. Please clap.
Because we're going to take back the White House.
Are you, Jovi?
We'll
Please-
talk about that.
Please clap. Oh, boy.
They say, hey, I can explain a little bit about what's the event for this weekend, and that's fine. But that's that. Now,
And
the next
honestly,
event,
guys, you're
of
not
course,
paying.
is-
By the way, you're not paying for rallies. You're not paying to get Trump elected again. You're paying so people like Jovi Val and Harim Uziel can do fucking coke on the weekends, so they can hang out with Joey Gibson and trannies and do fucking cocaine.
What about Kim
fucking coke?
Kim
Stop
Sargento?
doing coke, Jovi.
Kim Sargento, though? What about him? He said he was going to kick your butt.
I honestly think Kim's a fed, and that's not like, I don't throw that around.
Right.
But every time Kim gets in an argument with people, he has these like encyclopedic, organized documents and screenshots and photos of people from all these events. Like, he acts like a fed. There's no way. Like, I even said to Kim today, are you sitting at your workstation in Langley? How do you have all of this shit always right at arm's length? Every time he argued, he did it to LA Werewolf once. He goes, yeah, you called me a fed once. And LA Werewolf's like, I don't even know who you are. I don't even know what you're talking about. And he immediately started sharing screenshots of things Frank said weeks prior.
Right.
And he's like, and I even said, that's the kind of thing a fucking Fed does, is to archive everything that's being said and done. No self-respecting right-winger goes to a right-wing rally and photographs other right-wingers. Nobody does that. People like me, Royce, Frank, everybody tells people when you're filming at these rallies, try not to film the faces of the right-wingers that are there so they don't get doxxed and lose their jobs and kill themselves like Andrew Dotson and all these other people. Don't film right-wingers. This nigga, not him, but Kim always has pictures of people at these right-wing rallies. You're supposed to be photographing Antifa.
If anybody wants to, by the way, get in, you should let him know. You should let him know that he's, if he wants more people to listen. By the way, 9 people.
If you want more people to listen, Jovi, make good content. Like we had to do when we were doing outrageously good content for over a year for 30 people. It's called consistency. It's called work ethic. You know, something you don't have. You're just going, when Trump doesn't get elected, and mark my words, he will not get reelected. Jovi Val's going to be running around going, yeah, libertarian or green party. He's going to do whatever the fuck he can to keep surviving like a rat on a sinking ship.
Are you sick? You know he already has a closet full of Nikki Haley hats. You know he does. You fucking know he does. Hold on, let's see what he's saying.
Antifa is so weak and their hands are so small that they filled these little.
Okay, Jovi, but your dick is so small. Okay?
Your dick is so weak.
We're simple people with such a small penis. It's so small. It's such a small penis.
Enough that it felt like I was getting hit with a rock or something. Like they threw it in a way that even though they didn't throw it hard because it didn't pop, it was still hitting me like I didn't know what it was, you know? Maybe I have a sense of chest,
rock. It hurt. It hit me. They were hitting me. By the way, him, Kim, and all these other faggots, they keep complaining. We keep getting attacked. You keep getting attacked for showing up to events you're not invited to. You know what I mean? Like if I showed up to an Antifa event and I started yelling at him with a MAGA hat, I would expect somebody to assault me. If I went into an all-black strip club and screamed out the N-word, yeah, I'd expect to take a beating. I really don't.
You pick it up if you have to.
Hello? Hello?
This will be good.
Yo. No, I didn't. I'm doing a live radio show right now. Nobody called you. Can I help you? Well, I could assure you nobody called you from this number. I could tell you that. I don't even like the phone. I'm usually on the computer. So can I help you? Because I'm at work right now. Could I help you? All right, thank you.
Who was that?
Some guy who says, I called him. I can assure you, dude, I don't
Why'd you call him?
I never use the phone. I don't even pick up when my family calls me. Fuck would I want to talk to some black guy from Tampa for?
All right.
Fucking asshole. Not in the mood today.
So Melissa Maga posted this video. This is him at a rally where the left and the right are yelling at Jovi Val. All right, let's play this.
Check this out. Check it out. That's instigating, right? You instigate. No one else got it. Nobody else. I have not seen one over this yet. Because I have not seen one instigate. That's why. Everybody knows him. You're a professional instigator. He's correct. And you didn't even vote for Trump.
She didn't even vote for Trump. This guy's telling him to.
I've seen you in a lot of protests going right in the middle of the march.
By the way, again, and to point this, forget Jovi, everybody here, this is why the MAGA movement is embarrassing and Trump will never win again. Not because the libs are winning, because people are making it, because the Democrats are going to take Trump down. No, the Democrats are going to take Trump down. The impeachment's not going to.
He's not going to blow it himself.
He's not going to blow it himself.
It's you.
You are the reason.
You are the
You
one.
are embarrassing.
You're the ones. You know what it
You
is?
go out in public and embarrass yourself.
This reminds me of the mom sketch from $1 Million Extreme when she's like, come on, get out of the car. And Sam Hyde's like, come on, your friends are waiting. And he's like, all my friends think I'm a gay faggot. And she's like, what? Because of you. Because of you. That's what that reminds me of. All my friends think I'm a gay faggot because of you.
People are marching for a reason and trying to, flip the camera on, put in people's faces. That's instigating. No, that's because they're taking pictures of me and recording. Why? You're in an anti-
By the way, these are conservatives yelling at him right now.
Trump protest in the middle of it, recording, wearing all of your Trump gear. You didn't even vote for Trump. You're going to get a reaction, but it helps your...
I think that's R.C. Maxwell, but he would have to smile for me to be sure.
It looks like actually a character in the MAGA video game that hasn't been unlocked yet.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's not unlocked yet, no.
And that looks like a silhouette of Kenny Omega.
Check So voting for him means that I have to support him, unless I vote for my
Right now, the bigger topic is that he said that you're a professional.
You're a professional investigator. Everybody knows it. It's all over the internet. Just look at the internet. Just look at me.
This is embarrassing. You guys, tell me honestly, you fucking idiots that go to these things seriously, do you look at this and do you feel proud? Are you proud
They
of
do.
being
That
there?
you could see them all the time.
You're proud of this?
Today we stood up against Marxism. Oh yeah, just like the Greatest Generation.
By the way-
just like all the people in the Korean War. You're fighting commies, man.
My favorite part is, and they go and they. This is in D.C., but they go and they do these things in cities like New York and fucking in California, places that are never. You're not gonna like. This is wasted energy. Specifically, the MAGA patriot.
Go to a battleground county.
Right, exactly.
And then also, well, actually, you know
Yeah.
what? Don't go to battleground counties because you're all faggots.
Yeah.
Let real professionals go to these counties
Right.
and do stuff.
You are an embarrassment, Jovi. Everything about you. You can make fun of people's eyes and everything that you want. That's.
By the way, Jovi, you have been trying to succeed at anything your whole life. All right, you're on Airbnb trying to give tours in New York. Oh, dude, he's a mess. You tried being a model, that didn't work. Your gaming streams failed. You're failing now as an activist. You're failing. You have a little clique of girls that give you money because you fuck them, supposedly, allegedly. And then you share their nudes with people and they still give you money. By the way, I got nudes now from girls that Jovi's fucked because he's so liberal about giving them out to his friends. It's bad. So, Jovi, what we're saying is that, stop. Just stop doing everything. You're running out of money. You failed at everything. Everybody, Kim, Jovi, all these people that hate us because we've called them out on shit, you guys fucking wish every day of your lives that you could oversee a brand that was successful as quickly as this brand is and that puts out such consistently top content. All of you would fucking kill yourselves if God promised you that you would come back as one of us.
And so like you said, he was also the one who has GoFundMe's for fights that he starts. This is him eating a $28 breakfast on the money that you idiots sent him.
Still got the bandage on?
Dude, he is selling this more than when Cody Rhodes had the face mask on.
Remember that?
Yeah.
For a whole year, Cody had the dumb mask. And remember, he would tell the refs, like, don't let me in my face.
Yeah.
He was such a dick. That was a great
was a
gimmick,
great
by the way.
gimmick,
That was
yeah.
a fantastic gimmick. And it was funnier even because Cody Rhodes is only moderately attractive. So the fact that his gimmick was being so obsessed with his perfect face, and it's like, you're an okay-looking guy, Cody, but let's fucking relax a little bit.
Do you know Finn Balor?
Exactly.
Look at Robert. He probably wasn't even in this country.
And by the way, I know this isn't a lie, just because I know this is in New York City. You can look at the silverware.
Oh, yeah.
You can look at the setup of that place. That's a $28 bro. I bet you.
What is this ring he's wearing? Is this a class ring or something that I don't know about?
No, it's probably some fucking Guido shit.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care. Hey, can I move?
Well, we can just like sit
All right,
because more guys are coming.
great.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah, man.
This is like a breakfast combo.
Yeah, it's all for like one price.
How much is it?
26.
$26.
26 buckaroons for breakfast. Let me tell you guys something. If I had, like, pretty good money, right, I would still not buy a $28 breakfast. That's ridiculous. We went to D.C., we had some tapas type bills like that for like $28, but we had like me, you, Nick Smart, Chris,
Hammy,
all these people that were helping us there, and we all shared, like, you know what I mean? It's not really a big write-off when you have like a $50 meal, but there's 5 people sharing appetizers and drinking. This is just one guy at $28. It's on GoFundMe, right? Fuck them.
We spent
Fuck these boomer
We spent
cucks.
less per person at Capital Burger. No, seriously. We did.
Well, that's because we were comped.
That's true. It was nice.
Comped. Look, Royce and Mersh are like really rich guys.
Yeah,
you know,
money.
they comped.
Comped everywhere.
You know, they would go to Capital Burger and it was like nothing to them. They would drink Haagen-Dazs milkshakes. I'm sorry that you work at Taco Bell.
Sit down, eat, and then we'll sit over there in the lounge.
This is a grift. We can agree, right?
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
this is a
grift.
con.
He is a grifter.
Oh, yeah.
The MAGA movement is infested with grifters. And then all these people go, well, what have you done? We've never once said that we were saving the country or that we were fighting Marxists. We do a show. We're funny. We support Trump. We support conservative movements. But these fucking people think they're here. The difference between us, dude, is that we make our money honestly and ethically. People give us money because they enjoy the content. You're a grifter who thinks you're saving America. So, yeah, I'd rather be me, dude.
Yeah, that was very disrespectful. I'll never forget 9/11.
I'll never forget 9/11.
It's...
Dude! Mike, you're afraid to say it. You're afraid to say it that you'll never forget 9/11. This
right.
Jovi guy goes out on the fucking edge, you know?
Dude, easy. Stop reminding everybody of 9/11.
He goes out on the edge,
dude.
and he's like, I won't forget 9/11.
Bro, you're going to get our channel popped.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
Enough of the 9/11 not forgetting talk. Let's just forget it.
Forget 9/11.
Let's forget it. Let's move on. I know people who died in 9/11, but let's move on.
Let's move on
Let's
from
forget about it.
He says 9/11 for shekels. Exactly legal.
I have a
Legal's
friend whose
100%
dad
right.
died in 9/11. So not only did I watch, the death stuff, then I watched this kid, Tommy, completely turn into a degenerate human being.
Right.
So trust me, none of us forget, Jovi. We just don't use it to get boomers pussies wet so they give us money. Like, that's what you're doing. The difference is I don't do, hey, guys, everybody donate on Streamlabs. Also, let's take a moment of silence. Never forget 9/11.
So here's another one. Jovi Val gets owned by a better Latino version of himself.
Gee, I wonder
Who could
whoever
this
could
be?
that be? By the way, I love this idiot. I love you, Legal Latino Heat, because this prick went out and got a white MAGA hat, went out and bought stupid-ass glasses at Marshall's, got a Band-Aid on his nose. Like, you're a fucking asshole, Legal Latino Heat. And I mean that as a compliment from the bottom of my heart. Such an asshole.
Please don't throw a bottle to my face.
Right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Oh, this is such a dick.
Cause and Stripes, please donate. I take bottles to the faces with donations. Cause and Stripes.
I like that he's over putting it to his mouth, bro.
Yeah, no, he's a dick. He's a fucking... Dude,
By the way, the fact that it's mirrored does make it look like the evil, the evil version of him. It's perfect.
very funny. Or the good
The
version.
good version. You're right.
Make sure you sound like Jovi. I'm making Jovi's impersonation. All right, look. Are we gonna debate? Are we gonna debate?
No, he's not calling to debate you.
No,
he's
in order-
calling to make fun of you.
Yes.
Stupid.
You don't debate lol cows. That's not how this works.
You moron.
Oh, thank you. DFC in the chat
Thank
donated $8.99 and wrote, "This is what a normal breakfast for two costs." Thank you. Thank you. We'll have breakfast.
We'll have breakfast on you.
No. You know what we'll end up doing is buying eggs.
Yeah, you're right.
And then you have like 9 breakfasts.
Or are you just gonna be a little bitch? You wanna talk MAGA? Did you vote? Answer my question. Did you vote? Okay. You already know the answer to that. I tell you to the people. I know the answer. You told me to my face, and I want you to admit it. Did you vote? Yes, I am. Did you vote? Are you? I voted, right? I voted. Did you vote? You know illegals can vote, right? Listen.
Look at him fucking dodging
Just
that.
evading this question.
Own it. Who can own it?
But it shows you how even he knows that that's damning. He knows that it strikes to the core of his entire e-celeb persona. You can't have not voted for Trump. Are you fucking nuts?
I voted. Did you vote? Yes. Where? So you're lying right now? Did you vote? Did you vote? Yes or no? Every time somebody does a little poll, I vote.
He's a dude. He doesn't want He doesn't want this out. He doesn't want people to know about this.
He's such a faggot.
Jovi
it's
Val
unbelievable.
is a guy who will virtue signal to you about MAGA, demand you send him money to support the rallies and the movement. He didn't even fucking vote for the man.
God, your jokes
So,
are so
what
flat.
does me
Your jokes are so flat.
Did you vote?
have anything to do with my
Right,
support?
no, because we're gonna take this to day one. You weren't there before the election. You weren't there before. You showed up after
So
Super
what?
Bowl Sunday.
So what? I never said I was there
Right?
since day one. I've
Right?
never said I was there at the election. Coming Christmas, I was
Era says Jovi wasn't registered to vote until 2017.
wearing my MAGA hat.
there
Coming
you
Christmas, I was
go.
wearing my MAGA, and I never denied that. And I never even said I voted. I always said I supported my president anytime somebody asked me that.
Axe me.
I don't ever lie about this. If you listen to all of my interviews,
You don't. Let's be honest, Jovi. There is a difference between lying and lying by omission. Now, just because you withhold the fact that you didn't vote for our president from people doesn't mean you're honest, because you just spent fucking a minute and a half avoiding this question because you didn't want to answer it because you don't want people to know that you did not vote for the guy you claim to support and pull all these donations for.
Oh, by the way, I'll make it clear. I'm review. Jovi, open invite whenever you want to come on the show and defend yourself. You're more than welcome to, sir.
it all says I support my president anytime they ask me if I voted for him.
Listen,
Yeah, but that's not answering the question. Like, you know what this is like? Telling your girlfriend, "Hey, did you cheat on me?" And they go, "You know I love you."
Right? That's a red flag.
But wait a second.
No, I asked,
I know you love me. That's not what I
did you
asked.
cheat on me?
Honey, I love you. And you'd be like, "All right, well, she cheated on me." Like,
No, better yet, ask me.
Hey, did you cheat on me?
You really want to do this right now?
Wait,
It's like
is that a yes?
it's like a whole, it's like we always got to do this. You're always on my case.
okay, there's no problem if you want to jump on the Trump train late, but don't trying to become the voice of
You didn't
people.
jump on a Trump train late.
You came after the election.
What the
And then
hell was
what-
going
what-
on before
what-
I
came
love
around?
you, Legal Latino.
Thank you, Legal.
No homo, but I fucking love you, dude. This is amazing.
Why did you scream?
I didn't
Why did
hear
you scream?
about anything
Why
going
did you
on
scream
in the
at
movie
Diane
theater.
Atkins? Why did you scream at Diane Atkins like that? The way you did the video that
When
was released
somebody's
today.
calling me an alcoholic and a woman beater.
Making fun of his head. He's making fun of his chicken head bobs. He is, dude. Oh God, Legal Latino. He's so on fire. He's such a fucking asshole.
Why did you scream at Diane Atkins like that? The way you did the video that
When
was released
somebody's
today.
calling me an alcoholic and a woman beater.
Somebody's calling me an alcoholic and a woman beater. Look, I don't
Stupid head bob is the best.
I don't know if you're a woman beater, Jovi, but you're definitely an alcoholic.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah.
You're a liar. I don't care if look. You can beat all of the women. I don't even care. It's just don't be a liar.
I need to put people in their place. They don't know what they're talking about.
I love the head thing.
Oh, so why you scream at women and hit women all the time?
Just like it's just not a. He's not a guy you'd want on your case.
No.
Oh, I hit women?
You said in the earlier video with Antonio that there's witnesses that you pushed the women at the bar, and that's why you got the bottle to the
Pushed her
face.
how?
Pushed her how? In any way. The how doesn't matter.
And I love how that is the answer of a guilty man.
Yeah.
Pushed her how? Like the only answer to that is I never fucking pushed any girls.
touch a woman? Are you
Somebody hit
crazy?
me with a fucking butt. Like I've been in some fights before, and I could tell you exactly what happened in the fight. And there have been times I was at fault, and I sobered up the next day, and I went, "Look, I pushed somebody, and I caught some hands. It happens. Pushed him how?
Pushed her how?
Push her away. So you got into a fight over a hat.
Pushed her how? Pushed her how? What's pushing? What's pushing?
You said you put your hands on a woman. Did yes or
Remember
no?
remember that lady whacked you in the head with that sign that said "Hate has no home here," and then you pushed her? Remember that?
No.
No.
It was on President's Day, February 20th. A girl whacked you in the head with a sign, and then it said "Hate has no home here," and you pushed her away. And then the cops were about to arrest you, but they saw that she started it. You pushed that woman with more force than I pushed that girl.
There you go. You just admitted you pushed the.
Hey, by the way, just for Curious Bear, I don't know what you're doing, but our Streamlabs is fine. I just checked.
Yeah, because he thinks it's We're Not Sorry. It's not. It's streamlabs.com/Revenge of the Cis.
Yes.
It's right at the bottom of the screen. It's right at the bottom of the screen. Hey, your Streamlabs thing that looks nothing like the Streamlabs displayed here isn't working. Gee, might be, some reason behind that.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, man, Legal underrated, man. He's so good at getting under people's skin.
He's a
one
relentless
of the
cunt.
best.
He's a relentless cunt. He's even great when we prank call people at night.
Oh yeah, no,
really
during the
fucking
day
just
too.
destroys them.
Oh, he's amazing at prank calls.
And it's great too because he sounds Latino. So he anytime we're getting we're doing like non-right wingers, he's great because he actually fucking. They'll let their guard down, and he's like, "Hey, what's up? It's Legal Latino here." And they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" And then he starts going into the Jews, and they're like, "I did not see that coming."
All right, you want to move on from Jovi? I think we've made our point, right?
Yeah, there was no more. We did the breakfast. Yeah,
we did the breakfast
Fuck
thing.
you, Jovi. We're
Yeah,
done.
we're done.
Don't fucking piss me off again.
Do it
especially
again.
not in the morning.
Stupid idiot.
And by the way, I only posted the one micro penis picture. But be advised, anybody who knows me well enough knows that I'm never a guy who, no pun intended, shoots his wad right off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more to come if you keep fucking with me. Stop it.
All right,
Get some help.
So, we've been doing a couple Crowder clips, videos, and talking about what a sellout he is and all that stuff. But we got a comment on the YouTube video, something about Crowder admitting that he's bi or something.
Yeah, shout out to RJ. RJ is the one that tipped us off to this.
And a lot of the times you take that stuff with a grain of salt because you're like, all right, did he really? But then after we said really, he goes, yeah, look, here's a timestamp. Here's where he said it in case you're curious. So this is from episode number 411, okay? This was November 2nd this year, all right? So let's hear Crowder explain it himself. All right, here we go.
Okay, where are we going to do the next change? What's the next super video? Where are we going to go on location? Because so much needs to be planned, and it's just like a lion tamer. It's the different legs of the stool that keeps the lion completely confused. That's the only reason that this circus clown is not getting eaten. I get overwhelmed sometimes. I'm afraid of burning out. I am afraid of not being deserving of this platform.
By the way, did you not see this guy? He's such a fuck. There's a lot of reasons I don't like him now, but he had to look down to his notes for that. Look at this.
Right, I've always been very.
No, of course he's not being genuine. Yeah. He's not. He's also avoiding eye contact with the camera. In general, he's just very I don't mean any of it. If you have to write down earnest from the heart speech, then it's not from the heart.
I'm afraid of burning out. One of my worst fears. I'm afraid of burning.
What?
Breaking news.
What is it?
Broward Sheriff Scott Israel tells staff he's being suspended over Parkland massacre response, according to the Miami Herald.
Yes!
Fuck you, Scott. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He's being only suspended? No, he should be fucking.
But that's leading up to him being out.
That's a start.
They wouldn't be doing that if he wasn't out.
Right.
That's like you're suspended, and now look, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Fuck
Don't
you,
come
Scott
back.
Israel, you faggot.
Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful news.
All right.
I usually don't interrupt. That was
fine.
important to interrupt with.
No,
that's
fine.
awesome news.
We'll pull more up as it comes up. Anyway, this is Crowder.
Burning out, like after University of Michigan, and again when you have kind of health struggles, nothing serious,
Health struggles, fibromyalgia.
It's hard. Sometimes it's hard. I can always get up and do the work that I need to do as far as, okay, show up, hit the mark, do the sketch, fine, write the joke. But when you don't have anything to aim for, sometimes it's really hard just to think up right now, okay, where are we going to do the next change?
So you've reached the top, and now you're just bored, and now you don't give a fuck. I'm translating for him.
Hey, Crowder. Hey, Bud. Hey, stupid. Every morning, we wake up and we do this show. And we always are ready to move on forward because here's the thing, Crowder. We're doing it with no money like you are. Fucking all this money you got, the studio, the fucking, you own part of CRTV. Your life isn't fucking difficult, all right? Stop acting like going to a studio and playing with your friends is difficult.
It's essentially just revealed right there. I've made a bunch of money, and at this point, I don't care about this anymore. That's what it is. I don't care about this.
Well, let's see Crowder confront his bisexuality.
Next super video. Where are we going to go on location? Because so much needs to be planned, and it's just like, you know, a lion tamer. It's the different legs of the stool that
He's a lion tamer.
keeps the lion completely confused. That's the only reason that
dick
this person
tamer.
is this
Yeah.
circus clown is not getting eaten. I get overwhelmed sometimes. I'm afraid of burning out. I am afraid of not being deserving of this platform.
Hey, Crowder, there's no need to be afraid.
Your fears have been realized.
You are not deserving of this platform. You, again, even before when I didn't like you and whatever, your milquetoast stuff, whatever, I still thought, you know what, he's doing his thing. But now after this whole Glenn Beck and this Blaze TV and this Mr. Free Speech warrior not standing up for his quote-unquote friends, you're not deserving of this platform. You're not deserving of anything you got. You are not. All you did was you were a smart... By the way, another Canadian coming over here and fucking pretending that they're Mr. America. All right? You came over here and you were smart enough to know, wow, these fucking boomers will pay for all this stupid shit. I'm going to do it.
You're just a successful Jovi Val.
Yeah, basically.
Frankly, I'm afraid of that. Something I've always been afraid of. I see the faces. I see people who come up when they tell me their personal stories and how much this program means to them. I really am grateful, but I think I often feel undeserving. I work.
You are.
Really hard.
No, you don't.
Again, I try to be honest with people.
No, you're not. You're a liar.
I probably work harder than anyone I know, and that's kind of a reputation
I work harder than anyone I know.
in the industry. If you ask other people, I'm a Clydesdale, not a.
Let him finish his point. He's got a point to me.
All right, I'm sorry. Let me see what the Budweiser horse has to say.
Let him work.
Show horse, clearly.
Let him show
Not
you
an
how it's
Arabian
done.
prancer, dancer, whatever it is. All you equestrians, I don't care. Go do your
You are a show horse. You literally wear the tightest shirts on the planet on purpose. You take your shirt off any chance you get.
Are you not buying his fake humility?
No! By the way,
Are you not buying? You're not.
anybody, let me tell you, anybody who's trying to show you his humility while doing this, and I don't think that I deserve it. That's not real humility. That's not coming out of your heart. That's coming out of the paper, you fucking hack. And you're a hack, Crowder.
But I'm afraid I often feel undeserving of the platform. I'm afraid of mistakes that I've made which have harmed others, and I don't necessarily know what they are. Sometimes when you're in a leadership position,
The leadership position. The same leadership position where he couldn't hold on to Jared, who's been with him since episode 1 when he had no listeners and no followers.
I'll bet you dollars to donuts. Jared wouldn't ask him for much.
No,
you know what I mean. These guys ain't asking. These third mics producers don't ask for much.
The same leadership position that the only good thing that you had was that Sven computer guy going on, and then you wouldn't pay him. You wouldn't pay him. So no, I don't want to fucking hear it from you. You're not a leader. Leaders don't do that. You know what a leader does, Crowder? A leader goes, hey, I can't work for this platform if you're going to fucking kick people off because of something they said online. That's what a leader does. You're not a leader. You're another money-grabbing asshole. But anyway, the bisexual stuff.
This keeps me up at night. I'm afraid that I've made mistakes that have caused ripple effects, and they were mistakes that I could have avoided, especially when you have employees and you're in your mid-20s. You make mistakes. Mistakes are okay, but I have trouble sleeping sometimes when I think about, I could have done this better. I could have done that better. That's something that bothers me a lot.
Yeah, congratulations being a fucking human being, Crowder.
I'm afraid of the Brazilian wandering spider. That goes without saying. I'm afraid of not knowing when I've done the right thing. That's something that's hard. Afraid of the mistakes and sometimes not knowing if you've made a mistake or done the right thing, because sometimes you make a decision that you have to make for someone else in the team or someone else in your life that negatively affects one other person. Sometimes it's...
All right, you want to know what that is? You know what he said right there? Because you have to read into it. That little line right there, making a decision for the team that somehow affects another person. From what I'm reading, the reason Jared left is because he fired that Sven guy, and Sven and Jared go to the same church. Apparently they're friends. They do. No, they do. They go to the same church. That's confirmed.
Okay.
So what he's saying is he wasn't going to pay Sven what he wanted, and then Jared, being a man... By the way, bigger man than you, said, hey, man, I'm going to leave then. If you can't take care of him who's done all this content for us for free, because that Sven guy did it when he was an intern. He wasn't getting paid. Anyway, let's hear more.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio with 2 very bad knees.
Sorry.
It's just like we don't have that much room in the lifeboats. Sometimes you have to make hard decisions, and sometimes
we don't have that much room.
We're never going to get to the bisexual.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, Mike. I apologize. But there's so much more to this besides. Oh, thank you for the $20, Curious. I appreciate it. He figured out the Streamlabs. Not much room in the lifeboat. Okay.
you think you have to make hard decisions, and it's just wrong. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid, frankly, he used to have a bad temper. I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase.
Did he say bisexual head?
I believe so, yes.
You've made a mistake or done the right thing, because sometimes you make a decision that you have to make for someone else in the team or someone else in your life that negatively affects one other person. Sometimes it's just like we don't have that much room in the lifeboats. Sometimes you have to make hard decisions, and sometimes you think you have to make hard decisions, and it's just wrong. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid, frankly, he used to have a bad temper. I'm afraid of it coming back. I'm afraid of Mr. Hyde rearing his ugly bisexual head. That was a short phase.
Now.
No, I'm afraid. Afraid of getting angry. Afraid of being too emotional. Afraid of being obsessive. Because of that, I'm afraid of alienating friends, family, people who I care about most.
Yeah, you already have, you fucking loser. All right, so at least we could confirm that at some point, I mean, people are going to say he was joking, but from what I'm watching in that little speech there, it didn't seem like he was joking around. It seems like he was giving a heartfelt thing. So maybe he is a bisexual, for all that we know. Maybe he is. Short-term bi, Legal Latino Heat says. All right. You want to move on from Mr. Crowder?
More than fucking breathing.
Okay, perfect. Last night, or during the day, some Owen Benjamin, our friend Owen, who, by the way, we're totally not getting to him.
By the way, starting to look as scraggly as I do.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, right, there's a difference. Owen's starting to look more and more haggard because he's losing his mind. I look haggard because I don't care, and I have no desire to impress any of you people. But Owen is completely gone.
Yeah. So this is him talking about his haters. Now, who can that be? Who could his haters be?
Fucking haters.
Let's find out.
Rave in the comment section all you like.
Owen Opie Benjamin.
Doesn't matter to me.
I've been doing this since I was 18, dude. I don't fucking need a bunch of fucking haters, dude. Just shitting on me. It's over. Opie and AT's over.
You can rant and
then
rave
he added
in
the sniff.
comment You can rant and rave in the comment section all you like. It doesn't matter to me.
No, it does. You
But
ban
you
it.
block everybody. What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter to me. It doesn't bother me one bit. Blocked.
In this same stream, he said he's banned over 1,000 people from his channel. Mm-hmm. Over 1,000 people, but it doesn't matter to him, guys.
And I don't mind, because every time Owen hits the ban button a couple times, like it's been helping us. So please
keep doing it.
I am here for a reason. And
particularly, by the way, Nightwave, because we go head to head
Right.
at 10 o'clock at night. So he's really helped me out, because there are people that have had that 10 p.m. ritual. And they're like, well, this isn't fun anymore. And they get banned. And then it's like, related videos. What is this Nightwave thing?
I can take it, man. I can take it. I was reading through the
You
comments.
can't take it.
You can take it,
you
bro.
liar.
You're a fucking, you don't
You're
get
a
it.
fucking liar. You can't take it, Owen. You ban people all the time.
Hey, Royce, you want to stop being a libtard for like 2 seconds?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Stop with your wizardry.
You're right. It's my wizardry.
Wizardry.
Comments from last night, and man, there were some vicious ones. Just vicious. Obviously, I did a lot of banning. But
if it doesn't bother you, then why are you banning? Pick a lane, Owen.
I'm really touching some nerves here, and that's a little scary, but
he thinks he's touching nerves. He thinks that he's JFK and he's getting close to the truth. No, Owen. The reason people are obsessed with you now is because we're watching a person have a mental breakdown in real time.
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
We're watching you ironically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people watching you because you're insane.
It means I'm doing the right stuff. Like, people don't get this angry unless what you're saying is, you know, you get the flack when you're over the target, is what I'm trying to say.
You know, by the way, Owen, you say that all the time. That's his little thing. He must have heard Vox Day say it.
Well, yeah, he picks up other people's turn of phrases and then just
he must have heard Vox Day say it. So now you get flack when you're over the target. Hey, motherfucker, this isn't the military. No, this is the internet. You get made fun of You get made fun of when you're a fucking idiot, not because you're over a target. Do you think that there's people sitting in the government that are like, oh my God, he's going to expose? You know, all the people that quote unquote probably fake the moon landing are either geriatric or dead.
Yeah.
What target are you over, Owen? And by the way, mister, I'm answering the tough questions. No, you're not. You're doing the hack moon conspiracy that Rogan did in 2005 and Alex Jones has been doing since the 90s. You're not doing anything revolutionary. You think I could search, was the moon landing faked? And there'd be a billion videos about it. You fucking moron. You're not kidding on something that no one's talking about.
Yeah, he's losing it, man.
And didn't you pull up the Nimmer thing? And
Whoa! Oh, the Nimmer.
No,
thing.
Nimmer.
You said it right.
Nimmer.
Okay, good.
No, Nimmer.
Yeah, I can pretty much say now, without a shadow of a doubt, like we'll wait until the documentary comes out,
of course.
But so I'm not gonna. I can't show anything.
No, I'm not asking you.
But I've seen everything. Mm-hmm. I've seen official paperwork, Freedom of Information Act type stuff. Mm-hmm. I can say this: Eric Nimmer does not have 27 confirmed kills. He was never deployed. He was never active duty military. He enlisted in the Marines, but he exited the Marines very quickly after and without a DD-214. And if you see, even if you don't see combat, if you are deployed, even if, let's say, you get deployed to like Kuwait and you never see a grenade in your life, you're still deployed. You cannot get out of the military without a DD-214. They have to make a form once you fought for them that says, this is why he's no longer with us. The only way you get that is if you are unenrolled. And if you're unenrolled, that means, that means you never killed nobody. That means you never fought nobody.
I'm still drinking my coffee, so I'm getting a little sidetracked, but whatever.
Yeah. Your coffee.
Waiting for those orange boys to kick in.
Mm-hmm.
I was kidding.
Perfect.
I was making a joke, and you're not. Come on, you're not helping.
And when you read the comments, people are so offended that I ban them from telling me my son looks like he has Down syndrome or I should murder myself. Or
by the way, Owen, Mike even said it a couple days ago. Nobody's making fun of you for when people attack your son and banning them, or attack you that you should kill yourself and banning them. I understand that. But you're banning people that are saying, okay, enough with the moon talk. You're banning people saying, I don't know, man, you're going to keep talking about the moon? He's making it seem like the thousands of people that he's banned have all been personally attacking him and saying that his wife should die. Well, that's not what's happening, Owen. Well, you fucking liar.
He's also a guy who claims that the gummy penises that Eric Nimmer and that Artling guy ate were an attempt to kill his kids. So obviously, he's either mentally unstable and lying, or he was lying and mentally unstable, and now he's gotten to that weird, scary area where, because like if you're a liar and mentally ill, you'll begin to believe your own lies, and you won't even remember that you created it in your head. So, I don't know, man. This has gotten, I know people jokingly suggested this is going to go the way of Chris Benoit, but the only difference between Owen Benjamin and Chris Benoit is Chris Benoit didn't have hours and hours of disturbing footage of him babbling before he killed his family.
Well, that and
you know what I mean?
And at some point, Chris Benoit was a success. So, I mean, say what you want, the guy should be in the Hall of Fame. He's like Chris Benoit without the talent.
Dude, they have my painting up on the fucking wall at the Improv, dude.
Yeah, you know who else they have? Carrot Tops. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, they also have Brad Trackman's photograph up there on the.
What a terrible stand-up that was.
Brad Trackman. I know that was a Nightwave thing, but we have to make Brad Trackman a thing on this show.
Oh, we will.
He's so bad.
Brad Trackman. Okay, you know what? We'll get into Brad Trackman after the second hour. How about that? Because I did, that was fun.
Oh,
to talk
he's
about.
so hateable.
Yeah.
It's been tough watching me lose my mind. Guys, not that far in the future, you're going to be in a position so desperate for fresh water or a gun that this is all going to appear so silly. There is no possible way that we can get out of this without war.
By the way, Owen, let's say I believe you. Let's say we're going to be in a position where in the future we're going to be looking for clean water and guns. Let's say that's what you're worried about. What the fuck does proving the moon landing is fake gonna do in an apocalypse situation? You think that when people are killing each other for food and raiding each other and they have camps like in Fallout, people are gonna walk up and go, "Let him live. He knew about the moon landing." Owen, you're all over the place, dude. You don't even have a cohesive thought.
There's none. People said that. Oh, Tina, you have no idea the stuff that people write to me all day. That's why sometimes when I think
Also,
emotional.
I will say this too, because even with the nose wiping and the constant sniffles, originally I was willing to play devil's advocate and say, well, Owen is always outside in the cold with that stove going, so it's still cold. Your face and your extremities would get cold. So I've always said, well, maybe it's because you're outside, it's cold, your nose runs. But now he's inside, toasty and warm, and he's still like, that's not normal.
He's right. Dog Munch is like, he's drinking every night. That's not preparing.
One of the reasons
Hey, you leave Nightwave out of. Oh, you meant Owen.
Owen, not
so
you.
I'm sorry.
To doing live streams outside is I didn't want
Rationalizing coming.
Here it
Incoming.
comes. Here it comes.
Incoming.
Here it comes. By the way, we're gonna hit play. He is fucking with his little fire pit so much that he can't get his fingers clean. Look how much soot. He's inside now, and he still has soot all over his fingers.
Imagine being his poor wife, right? And every night, this drunken, rambling lunatic finally stumbles into bed at like 2 a.m, and he just stinks like fire smoke.
Yeah.
You know that horrible smell of smoke?
You're right.
Like firewood smoke smell is worse than cigarette smoke smell
is.
because it's so bad. You're like, oh God, you've been out next to a fire all night.
to be connected at all to people saying the things that they were saying around the place that my children play.
Where my wife sleeps, where my children play with their toys.
What was that
Owen!
from? What was that from?
It's from what movie? A mom movie. Now I forgot. Someone will tell me. But look, here's the thing, Owen, buddy, pal, my friend. It'd be one thing for people to feel bad for you for the things that people are saying to you, but on your show, you have called former friends some horrendous things. You have called Bill Burr a faggot who likes sticking things up his ass. Joe Rogan's a thumb who's a fucking idiot. Jordan Peterson. Like, you can't sit there and rip into people and then play victim. It doesn't work that way. That's being very, I hate to say it, but Jewish.
I wanted my own outdoor area in the wilderness.
Your wife wanted you to be outdoor.
To get away from it. People are insane, that BB. No, I know I'm not insane.
He knows he's not insane. Because here's the thing about people that are insane. Nobody who's insane ever thinks they're insane.
Yeah, it's stupid people and insane people have that problem.
Yeah, nobody that's crazy thinks they're crazy.
This is the thing. So I go on Joe Rogan's show, and he tells me that I shouldn't tweet. I said, I'm against slavery, but it would be funny if it came back just to see Sean King admit he was white. If you watch my second Joe
That's
Rogan
a funny
appearance,
premise.
Yeah.
Look, just in the interest of fairness.
That is funny.
That's a funny premise.
Rogan, the 5'6" bald man who thinks he's a ninja.
By the way,
again, don't insult him personally, though. Don't insult him personally.
Don't attack him.
Don't attack him. By the way, all these people are
Joe Rogan would fuck Owen Benjamin up too. I know Owen Benjamin's tall, but those little tiny guys that know a little bit of BJJ, they'll literally cut off the arm float of one of your limbs, and you'll be like, "Ow, ow, ow! My arm's gonna break. Let go of me."
Tell me that I shouldn't tweet things like that because they misrepresent me and I should run tweets by him before tweeting.
I watched that interview, and Rogan was joking. I don't like Rogan, by the way. I'm not defending Rogan, but I watched that interview, and he was joking when he said that.
What?
Which part? Run tweets by me. Rogan didn't. He was laughing when he said it.
But he was trying to advise him to chill out.
Exactly.
Did you ever see the video where they compared Joe Rogan and Anthony Cumia's reactions? Oh, I gotta find this.
What is that?
It's a beautiful. You want to talk about the devil and the angel on your shoulder? I'll find the video while you're playing this.
Okay.
That set off the internet in a troll swarm to continuously, at all times, no matter what I tweeted, say, "Did you run this by Rogan? Did you run this by Rogan?"
Because it's a joke. It was pretty funny.
"Did you run this by Rogan?" Until I was eventually kicked off Twitter permanently, and he did not have me on after I was kicked off.
Wait a second. Did you see the mental gymnastics here, folks? He basically is making it seem like Joe Rogan's the reason he got kicked off of Twitter. When the truth of the matter is, again, not defending Rogan, don't really like him now, but Rogan was trying to get him not kicked off of Twitter.
He was trying to help you.
Rogan plays the game, and you're trying to be in the game, and you don't want to play the game, which is fine. I understand not wanting to play the game.
And I'll admit that Joe Rogan plays the game too much.
Agreed.
I wanted to talk.
You don't play it at all, dude.
All right, you sent it to me. So this is Joe Rogan and Anthony.
This is what good advice looks like, and then directly afterwards, this is what bad advice looks like. And well, I guess we know by now who Owen chose to listen to.
Well, let's see.
And this is people we cover all of these people, so this is great.
Let's see.
I wanted to talk to you about social media.
Okay.
Because I love you.
I love you too.
I think you're a very good guy. I really do. You are the worst.
He loves everybody.
Because I love you, dude.
He loves everybody.
I love you. Shut up, Joe.
Worst representative of yourself on social media.
I'm a bad lawyer of myself.
It's a bad form of getting out tricky ideas. It's a bad form. It's just not good.
All right, here he is.
Oh, boy.
Fucking guy. This guy's a hero now. I read his fucking shit. I read his stuff on Twitter, and I'm like, this guy is fearless.
So you listen to the advice of the guy who got kicked off of Twitter
3 times.
And then you are wondering why you got kicked off of Twitter.
And I fucking love it, man. Owen Benjamin just getting on Twitter and saying shit, and people are like, they're shocked. They're shocked that a man is actually fucking giving his opinion.
That's hilarious.
You are, without a doubt, addicted. And I know you bailed on your phone for a while, and you went to a flip phone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying shit about everything, race, religion, politics, that no one would
Artie just
fucking
having a
dare
whole
say.
lunch right on cat. Like, what a terrible investment Artie was.
Wow.
What a shitty investment Artie Lang was.
He's eating on camera?
Like, I've done that. I've only done that, I think, once on this show, and it was because I had a bagel in the fridge, and I was fucking starving, and I'm very rarely hungry at this hour, so I was like, I gotta have them. And I got like 80% of it eaten during the commercial break, and then there was just a little piece left off camera that I was pulling pieces of bagel and going, I was starving. But this guy, this was every day with Artie, nodding off, eating hoagies, fucking drinking like this. I would be so angry.
His Twitter feed is, and people get so pissed off.
I see these manic tweets from you, and I just want to go hang out with you and go, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you constantly tweeting and attacking people? And
they don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like modern art. The art is that an idiot will buy it.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah, it's the reaction is the art.
I mean, you're right.
Right.
He's an artist.
I can actually challenge that statement.
Look at how he also panders to both.
Oh, yeah. Look at him playing the game. By the way, Mr. Integrity is playing the game right now.
Yeah, I see it as almost like an idea sonar, where you're just like,
I get that. I get that, but I get that because I know you. And I know you're a really good dude in real life.
Thanks, man.
So when I see this online and I see these blurting outpost, just outbreak posts, they're just like blah, like you got mental diarrhea. I mean, just let me see if I can throw the word nigger in here for a goof. Let me see if I can, say something that's going to piss people off.
I believe you. The scenario was somebody's daughter or something got raped.
If a woman's being raped by a black man,
right,
and she calls him a nigger,
right,
Hollywood will be more offended by the word than the rape.
And the rape itself.
And then thousands of people proved me right.
they had heard he said I was alt-right, which is like the new insult.
People can believe that. They could believe that you were alt-right. But if
But I
someone
don't know
tells
how,
them
though. It's like,
and they
show-
read one
right.
of your outrageous tweets,
It was so perfectly done because they weren't. The scenario of the rape didn't even exist anymore. It was, look at you using any excuse to drop an N-bomb, this, that. It was so fun. I'm reading it going, you're proving his point with every retweet.
Now, here's the thing. I don't disagree with him tweeting whatever the fuck he wants because we tweet whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I don't even think Owen Benjamin should be kicked off of Twitter.
Of course not. I don't think he should be kicked off of Twitter. However, Mike and I, we do stuff and we post stuff, and sometimes we're like, well, yeah, we deserve that ban. Sometimes Michael posts stuff and go, ban incoming, because I'm going to say this. Mm-hmm. The difference is we don't act shocked.
Yeah, no, we're the ones that go out, shoot somebody in the face in broad daylight, throw the gun on the curb, and sit down and light a cigarette.
Wait for the cop.
And go, just call him, I'm waiting. But Owen's the one that's like, no, I don't know why. This was justified. And you're like, you shot him in the face in broad daylight. Like, you should have seen that coming.
All right, we have to go to break.
No, we don't.
We don't. We're not.
Don't.
Going to
It's
break.
too exciting.
One day I'm not going to go to break. And
Can't stop. Won't stop.
I'm not going to let you. First, if you want VPN protection, revengeofthecis.com/XPN will take you to Pro XPN. That'll give you the protection that you need and also help us out because we get a little piece of that. Also, patreon.com/we're-not-sorry is one of the best way to help us out monthly so we know the monthly income we have. But people that don't want to use Patreon, we understand. Streamlabs.com/revengeofthecis or go to revengeofthecis.com/donate. You'll find several ways to donate. And if you don't have any money, don't be poor. But if you are poor, turn your ad blocker off. Go to revengeofthecis.com/donate. Click Amazon. Anything you're going to buy anyway, we're going to get
$1 million.
$1 million for every sale. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Cis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Cis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area.
For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Ale.
Hey, you. That's right, you. Wouldn't you like to know the story of you? What makes you, you? DNA and Me is a genetic service that can help you find out exactly who your ancestors were. You might be surprised.
I thought I was just a standard white guy, but DNA and Me showed that I'm actually 4.2% Cherokee Indian.
Turns out I'm not totally white. I'm also part Northern Asian and even some Kurdish. I'm a victim of oppression.
I used to get in trouble for always using the N-word, but with DNA and Me, I found out that I'm 2.1% black.
Morning, Steve.
Sup, nigga? The test is easy. Simply swab the inside of your mouth and send it into our labs.
People made fun of me for being French. DNA and Me showed I was 8% Navajo. Nobody's making fun of me now, or my people, who were victims.
I'm 13% victim.
I'm 21% victim.
Order now and find out if your friends should be more sympathetic towards you. DNA and Me. Are you in? Hell yes, I'm in.
Second hour, Revenge of the Cis, joining you on a Tuesday show. Thank you for staying with us, folks. We appreciate it.
Did you know, just finding this out, did you know that when you go to Joel Osteen's church, you have to pay for front row seats?
Yeah, I knew that.
It's set up for like a show. I didn't know. Like, I know he bilks everybody. I didn't know you had to. Wow, that's crazy even for a. Wow, these people are scumbags.
Yeah, it's a lot too. Here,
it's like $5,000. I'm looking right at it. It's like $5,000.
$5,000 for front row for him because he's saving you. I mean, those are the worst, man. The people that prey on the elderly or those to me are the worst fucking kind of people.
Oh,
you know, it really does, man. It really bothers me, and I know for some personal reasons, like when my grandma on my dad's side, she had a stroke many years ago, and when she had a stroke, she was in a wheelchair because it was really bad. It was, real bad wheelchair stroke. It was a bleed, and I remember one day my grandfather was talking to my mom, and he was saying that they were going to go to one of the. It wasn't Olstein. It was another one of these healers, the other guy. That they were going to go over there because medically there was nothing else they could do, and she was in a wheelchair, and he thought that he was going to heal her. And I'm thinking it broke my heart because you're like, these people are preying on people that have no hope left. That's what these mega churches are.
Yeah, my mom was the same way. She fell for all that bullshit. Yeah. And it's a shame to see when you're like, dude, come on.
Yeah, and
these people are fleecing you.
It's the worst kind of stuff. It's preying on people who have no hope, and those are the people that deserve the fucking worst part of hell, in my opinion. They deserve the worst part of hell. All right. Let's move on to this. Let's move on to this story. Now, Mike, I'm going to warn you. This story's about a fight at McDonald's over a drinking straw. The new rule at McDonald's now is they'll only give you a straw if you ask for one. You know, it's
which is fine. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm fine with it too. But I just want to set up what started this fight. Okay, so this is WFAL. This happened in Florida. Okay, so this is a Florida news station. Right? Get ready for puns.
It was the last straw for a Bay Area McDonald's worker.
What was the last straw?
An irate customer complaining about a missing straw at the drink counter grabs the worker by her shirt, and she fights back. News Channel 8's Jamel Anaya is joining us live.
Get ready for straw puns, everybody. Get ready.
From that McDonald's, it's on 34th Street. And Jamel, I know you have some video of this. We just saw some of it there, and it resulted in an arrest.
Oh, good evening. You know, this was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I guess I got it because of straws. I see what you
By the
did.
way, when people say the straw that broke the camel's back, they're talking about like straw. They're not talking about a drinking straw. They're talking about like the plant, the straw, a
So
straw.
we're doing this here now?
Yeah.
In this case, you know, that witness who took this video says this fight.
Oh, I remember this video.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Argument escalated so quickly, she pulled out her camera and rolled on his bad behavior. A smackdown
Here it is.
between Daniel Taylor.
He has a grip on him, too.
Grabbed her.
He had a grip on him, too.
And pulled her towards him. This guy's a piece of shit.
And McDonald's employee Yasmin James has over 2 million views. Brenda being duty was in the restaurant waiting at the counter when she says Taylor started yelling because
Oh, shit, that's the one right by Bliss. I used to run the club.
St. Petersburg.
I used to run the club right next to this McDonald's.
there were straws at the drink station.
Looks like somebody's not doing their job up in here.
She says he then moved towards James.
The young lady behind the counter told him that it's the law now. We're not allowed to have straws in the lobby, but you can request one.
Well, it's not the law, but I mean, it's the rule. McDonald's new rules, correct? I mean, and this is legit. Like over here in Orlando, it's worse because Disney virtue signals. And when my family was in town, we went to go eat at one of these restaurants that was in one of the Disney hotels, and they don't bring you a straw when you ask for a soda. You have to ask for them, which is fine. But then you ask for it, and then they bring. And I'm sure you've had one of these. They give you those paper straws. You know what I'm talking about? The paper straws?
Those don't work.
Especially in soda. Do you understand that soda eats away at the acid on a battery? You know what it does to a paper straw?
Words were exchanged. That's when being duty took out
He's
her
got a grip.
Dude,
that
he
is a
does.
good grip.
He really does.
phone and hit record. Seconds
Boom,
later,
boom,
Taylor
boom,
yanked
boom,
James by
boom.
the shirt.
Food's wasted. You know how long it's been since I had a good Big Mac?
I know.
That makes me angry.
And James, a former boxer,
She was a former boxer.
struck back with a McVengeance.
Why?
Mike, hold on, Mike. I'll explain why.
Why? Who the fuck did this news report? 'Cause you're-
FLA, WFLA in Tampa.
This is fucking. Really? Is this how we treat fucking an assault in a restaurant?
Hey, Mike.
With a.
Mike, I don't think. Here's the problem, guys. Mike didn't get the joke.
I got the joke.
Well, let me explain. Maybe
You're
you
not
didn't.
fucking comedians. You're a fucking one market loser, a woman on the street news anchor in fucking St. Petersburg. Do your fucking job, please. Do your fucking McJob.
See, because a lot of the things when you order McDonald's,
Yeah, I know.
Like they're not called nuggets; they're called McNuggets, and they're called Big Macs. They put Mec in front of things.
Struck back with a McVengeance.
I'm not.
She started defending
stuff again. I'm gonna rip the fucking screen off the wall. I have no patience for this.
herself. She started hitting him, and then the other employees came from behind. And
After several blows, they're pulled apart. Police say Taylor kicked another employee in the stomach before being thrown out. Being Duty says she never thought her video would go viral, but it was more important for police to find Taylor.
I absolutely did not. And I didn't even want it published until I found out
Yeah, you
that
did.
the guy.
You
fucking
Shut up.
liar.
You fucking liar. Why is everybody so full of shit?
Why
Why
does
does
this-
everyone have to lie?
And why does this black woman have a perm?
Had not been arrested.
And we're told that she is working today, but she can't comment because of McDonald's policy. Now, as for Taylor, he was arrested. He was captured a couple blocks away from this McDonald's. He's charged with 2 counts of simple battery, and he remains behind bars. In St. Pete, Jamel
That is the
Hamish.
first time, honestly, I have ever seen a McDonald's chimp out video where it's a middle-aged white guy doing the chimping out.
doing the wrong.
Like, I
yeah.
was just like, what the fuck? Because I remember seeing that video when it first came out, and I'm like, uh-oh, where's this going? I was waiting for the white guy to be blindsided or something and jumped in the McDonald's by a bunch of black
Right, and
teenagers.
nobody
And
did
then
that.
out of nowhere, I was like, whoa, what is this fucking asshole doing? I've been angry at food places before, but not that angry.
Yeah, well, Mike, I guarantee you this next video here, you've never been this angry at an airport. We've all been angry at airports. So this is a woman at the JetBlue counter at an airport, okay?
God damn it! Who does that to a woman like me? No! 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 Get me out of this sick, fucked up place! You rapist!
You rapist.
What? Get me out of there!
By the way, the guy recording, I don't always like when the guy recording say things, but that was a genuine, like, what?
You rapist!
What?
Get me out of there! Get me out of there!
Don't worry, security is about to do that.
It's an
Somebody's coming to get you out of there. Don't worry.
Oh, it's an airport.
A fucking gun on me! Because I'm homeless! Get me out!
Did she say hopeless or homeless?
I think she said homeless. Now, by the way, if you're homeless, how'd you get a JetBlue ticket?
Homeless! Get me out!
Also, she's really not dressed like a crazy person, which is
No.
making this even weirder. She's dressed like upper middle class.
Yeah.
Which is really
Did she say homeless or hopeless? Let me see.
I'm homeless! Get me out!
She's a gun. She said a gun. She said that.
She said that she has a gun. I didn't hear that. Did she?
Yeah, she did. She did.
Fucking gun on me! Because I'm homeless!
I have a gun on me because I'm hopeless or homeless?
Homeless.
Get me out!
She's a gun. She said a gun.
Somebody says, that guy's a McRapist. He's a McRapist.
Fucking reference doesn't even work.
I know it's
It's an airport.
No one's going to do anything? This is an airport. Like, you understand that an airport, I farted in the wrong place?
And also, she could very well have a gun on her because that's the check-in area, so you haven't gone through security yet.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That is where you could actually feasibly have a gun in an airport, which that'll be the next thing. Watch, folks. Somebody's going to attack an airport someday and not even just right outside. Like you
And
don't,
then
re-
the- and then
yeah.
the
If you
check-
want to
yep.
kill a bunch of people, you don't need to blow up a plane or crash into a building. You just It's a big bottleneck of human beings right there before security.
Somebody says she has a mech temper.
I'll leave. I will legit leave.
I know, and he will.
I'm angry enough to leave
He
today,
will.
so don't try me.
And that's the video.
I will pull a fucking Sam Tripoli and I will walk out of this bitch.
Well, why
today.
don't you eat an edible like Owen and just not show back up to the podcast?
No, because that's more like getting high and wandering off. I meant like Sam Tripoli, scream at everybody, including Royce, and just walk out.
Look who's back.
What?
Queer kid stuff.
Oh, she's leaving YouTube.
She's not really leaving YouTube, but this was a clickbait title.
A clickbait. I hate you.
But this is a new video, but you're going to be even more mad at what she's doing. You ready?
She looks like a baby turtle. Right?
She does. She looks like Rocco's friend Filbert. Remember?
She looks like the baby from Dinosaurs. Not the mama.
All right.
And also, by the way, you'll never be a mama, so you're
Yeah.
also not the mama.
Hey there, friends. Happy New Year.
Wearing Jovi Val's glasses. Fucking
And
bitch.
Jovi Val's hair.
Yeah. Jovi Val's vagina.
Here and welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. I'm Lindsay, and today we're launching a
And that's not true. I think Lindsay probably has a bigger penis.
Yeah, you're right. Good point.
We're launching a brand new season of Queer Kid Stuff. Queer Kid Stuff. You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff. It's 2019, and a new year means a brand
By the way, look how bad her skin is. Look at the acne. That's
she's got
bad skin.
She's not a.
new season of Queer Kid Stuff episodes. We've got episodes coming your way, and I'm super excited for you to see what we've been up to. If you follow us on
I hate her
Instagram,
fake cadence. I hate the way she talks.
Oh, everything about her's fake. You're absolutely everything about her.
Nobody talks like this ever, and nobody's this excited.
She sounds like every employee at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, she sounds like a fucking kid diddler.
you might have gotten a sneak preview behind the scenes of our season 4 shoots. The season continues to expand on our favorite topics like gender and family,
I hate the
and
way she
looking at
talks.
things we haven't really touched on, like religion.
She talks like a diddler.
Look, man, there's religion coming up too.
Does she not talk like a diddler?
She does. She absolutely does.
Haven't really touched on, like religion as part of our queer identities. We'll also revisit our episode on bisexuality and give that definition a quick update.
Yes, because when they first made this, because let me show you how quickly this faggot culture changes. When they first did the episode of bisexuality, which is a couple of years ago, they explained it as, liking men and women. But now bisexual is offensive because that implies that there's only 2 genders. So now she has to update it and do a correction.
Yeah, why don't you do an episode on telling kids how to brush their teeth? Because you get teeth that look like fucking margarine.
I was going to say that. Her teeth are gross, right?
Yeah.
We've got new friends joining me and Teddy and a few more episodes just for grown-ups, and we'll be bringing back our storytime episodes.
Also, isn't it a little weird to do a show where it's confusing and overlapping, and you got some for adults, and some for kids,
Exactly.
some for like it's all fucking weird to me.
It's exactly.
If you want to make something for adults and something for kids, then you create two different
channels,
brands.
right? Yeah.
We're doing things a little bit differently this time around. We'll be uploading new episodes.
Yeah, you're gonna stop fucking breaking your parents' hearts?
No, that's not going to happen.
You stop spreading degeneracy and trying to diddle kids?
No, it's actually worse than that.
Oh, okay, great.
every other Sunday this season. And we're starting QKS Plus. That's a brand new premium queer kid stuff service we're launching. It's super low cost, either $3 a month or $25 a year, and you get access to every single episode of queer kid stuff ever.
Is she ever gonna? I don't think this is gonna take off, right? Because the only people that watch her, are the ones that hate watch her, right?
Well, there's no way to tell because number one, her comments are always off, and number two, she tells how many subscribers, but her dislike and like ratio is also always off.
Is she on Patreon? She's saying.
Well, you'll see.
About QKS Plus because it's a platform I can really make just for queer kid stuff. If you go on to QKS Plus, you can only see episodes from queer kid stuff. The comment section is something I can really control and make sure is a
Wow.
That is why she is doing it.
Listen to this.
She is. It's not a patron. She made her own website
so that she can control the narrative.
She could control the narrative, 100% control it. It's $3 a month.
That's
to get
hilarious.
$3 a month.
You couldn't even come up with a you're the one that this was a pre-taped segment.
Of course.
You're obviously promoting your brand, whatever. You couldn't sit down and rewrite this so that the word control wasn't in the sentence, right? Because that's like a big red flag. Like you actually said control.
I want to control what you say. Is ROTC going to join?
Like even fucking like the Democrat politicians and stuff, they always find some soft way of saying something.
Yeah.
Well, we're,
Monitor.
We're trying to foster an environment that's more nurturing to our message. As we look to no, she goes, I just want to control what people are saying about me.
You can only see episodes from queer kid stuff. The comment section is something I can really control and make sure is appropriate for our viewers. So if that's something you've been worried about with your...
You know what I like to do, and this is something that O&A were great about that, when they would get guests on and they would pretend they were the Greg and Tony show. And
funny.
just be like, because these guys never check these people when they do radio things. They go on billion radio tours, so they would go on.
No,
and
you just get a phone call, and then when you Google the number that called you, you're like, oh no, that's really okay. That's a radio station.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Greg and Tony show. Come on in. God, I miss those days.
Yeah.
Showing them queer kid stuff.
You know what's funny? It just showed up in my recommended last night when I went to bed. I listened to, and it actually made me really sad. I was listening to some bits from 2006 from Opie and Anthony and Ron and Fez.
Mm-hmm.
And my heart sank when I realized it was 13 years ago that they were fucking with Lene D on Ron and Fez.
It's been 13 years?
And it was 13 years ago that they did the Tucker Max thing.
Lanae's 20-something now.
Yeah, she's like 20 or 21. Yeah, because Stu Gatz is actually Facebook friends with her.
Oh,
And she's actually good looking too, and she doesn't have a speech impediment anymore.
Mm.
But I was listening to also them destroying Tucker Max, like to his face.
I remember
about
Tucker
him being
Max,
a liar.
yeah.
And I like looked up and I looked at the date. I'm like, Jesus, that was 13 fucking years ago. My God, we're old.
I would really recommend going over to QKS Plus. Plus, you get a free 3-day trial to check it out. All of our regular Queer Kid Stuff episodes from Seasons 1, Seasons 2, Season 3, and the new Season 4 episodes are still going to be on YouTube, along with some of our...
Somebody in the chat asked, can you guys get Owen Schroyer on your show? I'd love to get Owen Schroyer on the show. He's one of the Owens we like. We've made fun of Owen Schroyer before, but in a much less vicious and more playful way than we have gone after. Like, we'll never call Owen Schroyer a fraud. He's just kind of a doofus. He's just a good-looking doofus that they send out, and he's always getting... Like, our whole bit about Owen is just how Alex is always applying pressure to
Where's
Owen.
your suit, Owen?
Yeah, poor Owen's like, I got up early and came to the scene of a bombing as the bombing unfolded. Where were you? Where's your jacket?
Keep a jacket in the car.
Poor Owen.
grown-ups episodes, but everything else is going to be on QKS.
Zen says, all you have to do to get Owen on the show is just DM him on Twitter. He went on Beauty in the Beta, so he'll definitely come on here.
Yeah, we should get Owen Schroyer. I like Owen.
I'll DM him.
He's a good egg. He's actually one of the ones I like. Poor guy. How many clips have we watched of Alex going way off into the stratosphere?
Destroying him.
And Owen just sitting there like, yeah, that's great. You know, I was actually recently at a rally and he's like, I know, levels! We're going to have level! It's just, Owen's just like, why do I come in here?
What am I doing?
Poor Owen.
All right, Mike. I know that. See, off air, Mike was saying, you know what we need?
Can I say what I think this stands for or no?
Kindness TV?
Is
it Kindness TV?
It's a KI word.
Uh-huh.
Well, listen, all TV, KTV.
And movies, and banks, and society, and money.
And our foreign policy.
1980s rap by the Jewish Boys. This is called Dare to Be Kosher. You ready?
Oh, God. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, YouTube's got to get their money.
Boy, you fat.
And you're watching Pure TV. Right now we have a world premiere video from the Jewish Boys called Dare to Be Kosher. Interesting fact about these boys is that they were discovered eating at a locker bar in New York's famed deli, Ratner's. So here's Dare to Be Kosher.
That's not the famed. Katz's Deli is the famous deli. Why are you lying?
From the Jewish Boys. Let's watch.
They already had the Jewish Boys. They were called the Beastie
Boys. Yes.
The fuck are you talking about?
When I see ham, it's been that much because the rapping Jewish boys dare to be kosher.
So far, so good, right?
When we die, we're going to go to heaven, even though we did 9/11. Sorry.
Now, here's a little story I like to tell, how the Jews control the banks. You better sell.
Subprime mortgages and reverse mortgages. Go on, fucking go retire and don't leave your kids nothing.
Well, the boys who were in Egypt being slaves and all, crushing mortar with their feet. They didn't like what was going on, so they all decided to meet.
They got together
to see who'd be the one
to free them of this bondage,
to be the chosen one.
A man named Moses would free them of this scam. Just had to
By
make
the
sure.
way, why is it that they can call themselves that?
The chosen ones?
Yeah. Could you imagine? No, seriously.
You're right. No, I know you're about to say.
Could you imagine Richard Spencer with his fist clenched at a huge rally and everybody cheering on, "We are the chosen people"? Like, fucking Vice would lose their minds.
It's true, though, because when you insinuate you're the chosen people, you are already putting down literally everybody that's not you.
Group of people on the planet.
that they didn't eat ham.
So Moses said to Pharaoh, to plagues it will be if you don't let my chosen people free.
Jewish boys, we love our Jewish boys. Jewish boys, we love our Jewish boys.
So shall it be written.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out the hit rap album that's banned in 109 countries. Sorry, that's not very. That's not nice.
Well, it also turns out that they said they sold 6 million records, but it was just 400,000. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard.
Why were all these album sleeves built after the war? I don't understand what that's about.
Well, if he done was a rap, Pharaoh said. So Moses hightailed it out of there and fed his flock flatbread. Now the rest of our tradition is history, but no one will let the chosen people free.
But out from the depths.
Oh, we'll let you free. We'll let you free right now. I will pay for every one of your plane tickets. I will go into.
Is it to Madagascar?
I will go into lifelong debt.
Madagascar.
To let you all be free, if that's what you want.
Two Jewish boys who never touched women, who never play with toys.
So listen up close.
The song is very new.
No, it's because you touch boys.
Yeah, it's
Little
true.
boys suck the blood out of their infant penis. Boo! Giving babies herpes.
Pedophiles have a lot of precious metals in their name.
74% of Hollywood pedos are Jewish.
Boys are coming at you.
If your kid gets molested, odds are that man's Jewish. And he went too far. Sorry.
How many people know this is how Modest Yahoo started out?
That is, yeah, it's Modest Yahoo.
Shalom, America, and hear what we say. It's a rapid culture Jewish boys.
So do
coming
what
your
we
way.
say. Oh, sorry.
Do what they say.
America, and hear what we say. It's a rapid culture Jewish boys coming your way.
Now people of the ghetto have been rapping all along, but the myth ain't true, because we have the biggest song.
Now the people in the ghetto better not date my sister, because I'll get upset.
Enough of this foolishness is getting out of hand.
Settle back.
Listen up to the rapping Jewish band.
I am Shlomo.
I am Chaim,
and together we'll have fun. Master Flash.
Did he say he was Shlomo?
Yes,
His name's actually Shlomo?
Well, yeah, it's a very popular Jewish name. That's the only reason it became an insult.
To the rapping Jewish band.
I am Shlomo.
I am Chaim,
and together we'll have fun. Master Flash.
Melly Mel.
We are the chosen one.
So listen up, homeboy. Get over here right now. We're going to do some rapping and we're going to show you how.
Because we don't mean to
You're going to show the black people how to do rapping? Is that what you're going to do, you Jews?
brag or mean to boast, but we like a filter fish on our unleavened toast.
So a bagel and dough with a hole. You must cut. Now you have what we call a Jewish donut.
Just go back to your fucking boardroom and just let you see the black
boy.
rapper. He's much better at that,
The
you know,
rhyming?
because of his oppression and his inner city lifestyle and his exposure to Motown music. So he's actually the much more superior rapper. The Jew, however, is very good in the boardrooms and the making all the business decisions and stealing credits.
You know how much faster Jimmy the Greek would have been fired if he went after the Jews instead of the black people? The Jewish baseball owner.
You see, the Jewish banker, he's getting a lot more money due to his international connections. And
the Jewish banker has a higher nose bone.
Into this world, we have what's called a bris. They cut us with a moil, and the rabbi just can't miss.
So they're talking about circumcision.
No, after he has done it, there be women who are wishing for the rap and kosher Jewish boys.
We've had a circumcision. At 13 we're bar mitzvah. We've now become a man, getting gifts left and right. Put the checks in our hand.
When the services are done, we all cruise to the kiddush, drink some wine,
Say a prayer.
and kibbutz in Yiddish.
Then we're seated at our table, and the band starts playing, but the music ain't cool. There ain't nobody swaying.
I'll get it, because you know.
This is a mech holocaust. Somebody said their rap name is Mutilated Boys.
Everyone keeps saying 40 cent, 35 cent. You guys are missing the obvious joke, which is 50%. You see? And it's a higher percentage every time he comes out a new
Every
album.
time.
No, it's 65% now.
Now our teenagers are Patsy and we're about to tie the...
By the way, this is a fact, by the way. This is the only rap group to have raped more women than R. Kelly. That's I mean, you can look it up.
And also, you guys, everybody always talks about the rappers. Nobody ever gives enough credit to the DJs. And I think it's been a long time since anybody really gave props to DJ Rentseeker.
That's not.
And he does a great job on the ones and twos.
It's not his name. It's not his name.
MC Landlord. MC Slumlord.
MC Slumlord.
MC Slumlord should be this guy's name. The Slumlord Boys.
And man, let's see how I get around. Okay. Well, it's funny because when I used to do the AC work, when I used to own the AC company in South Florida, right? We did a lot of stuff for people. Ira was the guy's name. I won't say the last name. Ira, right? And he owned a lot of properties. Every time like an AC unit would break, and he owned properties in like black neighborhoods, right? Every time an AC unit would break, we'd be like, "Hey man, we'll put a new AC unit." He would say, "Do you have any used ones or old ones you could put in there?" I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, dude, put a new one in. It's gonna keep breaking."
Air conditioners are one because I'm all about buying things used.
Yeah.
Air conditioners are one of the rare things you don't buy used.
No.
Like if you've used an air conditioner for a year, it's already dead.
Yeah,
it's already
is.
dying.
Yeah, it's never gonna be the same.
Patterson, we're about to tie the knot.
Break the glass.
Honeymoon, let's get her in the cot.
But now she says she won't.
And when I try, she winces.
Oh God, I think I'm married. I got the Jewish princess.
Jewish boys, we love our Jewish boys. Jewish boys, we love our Jewish.
Now you gotta let your sister on the track. She's gotta sing the chorus, okay? She wants to be involved.
So enough of her
We're part of a plan to trick all these boomers. Then I'm gonna grow up and fuck Laura Loomer. Fucking greatest ally, my
tradition
ass.
and some women in the buff.
Our crazy rapping songs to the great man above, and we never miss the holiday.
Bub, now our holidays don't need Christmas trees. Just hope the folks remember batteries. Now menorahs
and dreidels
and gifts galore with gelt spread all over the floor.
Even in your fucking stupid rap song, everything's about getting gifts and getting money. Like, you see, writing checks and menorah, dude.
And also, look, I've seen like when I've dated Jewish girls because they do like Hanukkah gifts. Hanukkah gifts are fucking dog shit. Jews are so goddamn cheap, even around their special holidays. They never do anything like expensive or nice for each other. It's always shitty little, like, little fucking tchotchkes that they give you on fucking day 4 of Hanukkah. Here's a dreidel. Who gives a shit?
My friend,
give me a check, you fuck.
My friend Jason would talk about it. He goes, "Man, you guys got Christmas. You got all this stuff. We got Hanukkah. It's like, my friend gets a Ferrari and I get a new pair of socks." And it's true, though. It's like 8 days of presents, 8 days of shitty presents.
Yeah, 8 days of garb. I'd rather have one day and go, oh, my God, an Xbox.
Oh, Danny's saying that he saw this video on World Star of David. It's just like...
Now, when it comes to drinking, we don't mean to bicker because we may have a sip, but we ain't no shicker.
Oh, I knew it. I can't... You see? I knew you were going to do that.
Now, when it comes to drinking, we don't mean to bicker because
I moved to Crown Heights, right next to the...
What? You can't do that.
What?
You can't say that.
Sorry.
You can't say that. You can't. Okay? Come on. You're better than that, Mike.
Just hope the folks remember batteries. Now menorahs
and dreidels
and gifts galore with gelt spread all over the floor.
Now, when it comes to drinking, we don't mean to bicker because we may have a sip, but we ain't no shicker.
We fit you with a spiel, then knock your head in. Spun a wicked grogger at Haven. When that's to eat ham.
Inside jokes about Judaism. We got it. We fucking get it.
Screamed out no sir because the rapping Jewish boys dare to be kosher.
Jewish boys, we hate Schwarzes.
Rage against the Goyim.
Rage against the Goyim is pretty
Rage
funny.
against the Goyim. The original name was KWA.
The Jewish boys are hot, man. Their stock is rising like interest rates.
Wow, that was really good. I wonder where they're at now. I wonder what bank they work at now. Let's see. What?
I'm telling everybody right now in the chat, if you don't hit the like button, I'm going to kill myself.
Don't do that.
I'm not playing anymore.
You're gonna kill yourself?
I'm just really looking for an excuse at this point.
Anything?
It's just anything.
Just a little thing.
I swear to God, if the mail doesn't come by 3 o'clock today, you're like, wow, he's really looking for a reason to just do it.
All right. Have you? Did you?
Oh, if I do it like in a violent way, I would do it live on the air. Or even better, even if I don't do it violently, I could eat I could like light a bunch of barbecue grills in the studio and just eat opiates. Just do a show till it's over.
The fucking old the lead singer of Journey. That's how he killed himself with a barbecue grill in the bathroom.
No, you're thinking of Boston.
Same thing. What's the difference?
difference.
Journey guy's alive. You're right.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
If you've seen the
Besides, we just got like 16 more likes because I said that.
Yeah.
I wasn't really gonna do it.
Okay, let me help you out. If you give me more likes, I'll kill Mike.
No,
Boom.
They don't want me to die. They like me.
Construction worker takes matters into his own hands. Have you seen this? So this was in New York, and there was this guy that, and this happens all the time. The construction sites, people break into construction sites and steal copper and stuff to go sell. Well, apparently these construction workers got there and they caught the guy stealing their stuff.
Yeah, but you trying to steal in the time my wallet up. Time my wallet up right now.
So they tied him and taped him to the scaffolding.
You shouldn't have broken nobody's stuff, yo. I got punched in the face. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Oh, man.
Have you guys called the police?
Yeah. We already called the police.
They're on the way?
Yeah.
You keep tying him more to the scaffolding.
Somebody's been playing way too much Red Dead Redemption.
I know. By the way, he's not wearing shoes and his socks have holes in it. His toes are coming out.
We got the whole 2 years. You ain't breaking my shit, yo. I wasn't breaking it too. You got my J's. You got my J's in my wallet. I wasn't in it. I was just checking it out.
I was just checking it
Yeah,
out.
because you know how young black men are always so really fascinated by work sites. You know how young black guys are always like, I'm so curious. How does work work?
By the way, it's New York City, so all of these construction workers are making $100 an hour to tie this guy to a scaffolding. Hyper Free goes, well, we know he wasn't looking for a job. By the way, can I say
also
the yellow vest protest in New York is fucking dope.
They're getting
It's
lit.
Dope.
I do like too that it's like he can't even cry racism or anything later because it's
they're
two
all black.
It's two black guys holding him up against the scaffold, like with their work clothes on. Like, bro, you're making us look bad, dude. Come
He
on.
does. He has his jeans that he wears that already has paint on them because you know they're gonna get fucked up.
You know these black guys, these construction workers have been called the N-word at a bar before, and they're like, it's like guys like you. It's the reason why people are calling me a nigger.
Wait,
So,
can you
I'm
stop?
just gonna tie you to
Can
the
you
scaffold.
stop?
Fuck you.
Also, like the Puerto Rican guy who keeps the Puerto Rican guy who has all the tools.
I have a duct tape.
got
I
duct
use
tape,
the
rope.
duct tape. You
I
want
got-
to use duct tape? Yes, we do. Let's use the duct tape.
Come on, baby. No, we see you breaking my fucking truck, yo.
I love this guy.
He's taping around his
Yes,
arms.
I'm sorry. I have to tape you. The bossy got to tape you.
If this doesn't work, I have a nail gun in the car.
Play like the world is serious about this. I've been looking at level 3. Look at this man on level 3. I gotta do to hold you to the police gate.
This is the best.
I also love that they're black because, like you said, they're like, "Shut up, nigga!
Shut the fuck up, man.
What are you fucking talking about?
Broke motherfucker.
You broke asshole."
You look at this man on level 3. I gotta do to hold you to the police gate. You have no business in my fucking truck, yo.
I love this
You
guy.
ain't got no business in my fucking truck, bro.
I fucking love this guy. And this is an older black who's probably been construction his whole life kind of guy.
This is a guy whose hands feel like fucking
Yeah.
wooden boards.
He has Dusty Bogan hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you let me beat you down.
That's the kind of old black guy that goes, man, I told you about fucking with my thermostat.
You're right.
Touch my fucking thermostat, man. I keep that shit at 73. All right, I'm sorry.
So sorry.
You already beat you down. We're not gonna beat you down. Everybody out here see what you were doing. I wasn't.
They did. They took his shoes off. They took his Jordans
Not
off.
letting him get away. Man.
They took his Jordans off so he couldn't run, and then they tied him.
Breaking into nothing. I am hot. I just got. You was in a truck, yo. You're breaking now. You're breaking.
By the way, how much you want to bet that they haven't even called the cops yet? They're probably still fucking with him, and they'll be like, "I will call the cops now."
Sorry.
How much tape are you gonna? He keeps going with the tape.
You know these Hispanics and their duct tape, man.
Dude, you're right. You're right. It's just
you know, it's like I say, you can never be too fixed, you know? You can never be too much fixed, you know? So I just put all kinds of tape. It don't matter. It's the boss's tape. He give me more tape, you know? I don't want to come back to the job site. I have to do the job again. Just use a lot of tape.
That was the dude. That street justice sometimes.
I really wish I just filmed till the cops got there, though, because I always love you. I love cop videos where they get out of the car and go, "All right, so what's going on?
What's the deal?
Why is this man taped here?"
All right, can someone explain to me why this gentleman is taped?
Should I use some more duct tape? That's fine.
No, it's enough duct tape. It's too. I can't take it off now.
And then the black guy's yelling out, "Hey man, stop wasting all my fucking duct tape, man. Just use enough.
Come on,
it's just enough, man. This is New York City, man. That shit is expensive. Fucking, $20 a roll at the Home Depot in New York."
All right, last thing. So the British Army. Yeah, I know that sounds hilarious, but it's a real thing. The British Army. Have you seen their new ad?
No.
To recruit people? Oh, it's really good. Check this shit out. British Army reaches out to snowflakes and selfie addicts and gamers. Here you go.
Can't get him off that thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina. Don't underestimate it.
Is this a Gamers Rise Up commercial? No! Sorry.
Can't get him off that
British Army commercial
thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina.
All right, couple things that are wrong with this. He's using a PS4 controller, right? But he's playing a PC over-the-top game. There's a couple things here that are already incorrect.
Right. Well,
Can't get him off that thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina. Don't underestimate it.
All right, pause. You're
Yes.
pointing out the PC versus PS4. Can I point out the real fucking problem here?
Sure.
That it, first of all, staying up all night and playing video games is a little different
Then going to the Army?
than eating one meal a day and being up for 18 hours a day, driving around in a Humvee and not shooting the wrong people. Trust me when I tell you, much more stamina is required to be in the military than there is to drink energy drinks and play fucking Hitman all night.
Yeah, if you shoot your friend, they're not going to go, "Friendly fire, noob."
Yeah.
You've killed somebody. You have murdered somebody in cold blood.
Yeah, you try fucking digging a hole for yourself and then hiding in that hole and jerking off while mortars are coming down over you. It's not easy, guys. You know what it's like to get a combat jack? It's not easy.
Shoney says it's totally the same thing.
Dedication! Daddy, let's go!
That's just what we need!
So basically, this commercial...
Gamers Rise Up.
This commercial is the dad saying, "I don't want you sitting here playing video games. I'd rather you go fight a war for Israel and die."
Yeah. Go die for our country, the country in which the over-average demographic doesn't look like you anymore.
Yeah, go die for them. Go die for the Muslims.
Go die for our country that we're also, while you're over there dying, we're giving it away to North Africans.
Yeah, go do that.
Why don't you No, you know what their army needs is all those goddamn Muslims and North Africans they're importing. Let them join the fucking army.
Make me a knight.
Yeah, say what you want about fucking America, but you know, most of the Army's Puerto Ricans.
I said a knight, not a dress. Tighter.
There's always
There's another one?
It's always him.
The dude will know that. There's always room for people with a bit of spirit.
You never know when you're gonna need it.
Hey, Chef. Yeah? Happy birthday, mate.
By the way, anybody, there's one for you. Anybody that's in the Army will tell you that these cool action shots that make it look like a Rambo movie is not, that's maybe 1% of what you actually do. The other 99% of what you do is you're sitting there cleaning your boots and trying to make your socks dry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the miserable part. They make it look cool. Okay, that mulatto could go. I think we're fine with this guy, right? This guy could go, right? Say, fucking Sam.
By the way, that is what a fucking British person looks like, bigot. Get over it. All British people are now Arabs and mulattoes. I didn't see one white guy in either of these commercials.
No, that's what Jim Norton's co-host looks like.
What happened to the ID sale, chap? Why don't you sign up for the Queen's Royal Service? Like, there's no more of that. It's just nappy-headed fucking mulatto kids in every commercial. Like, I am English. Are you? Are you English?
Tara Priest goes, they called it Project Get Behind the Darky. I think that's good enough to end the show.
Goddamn Windows 2000. Probably the best reference in that movie was the goddamn Windows 2000.
Oh fuck. All right, guys. It is that
Yeah, we're
time.
done. Get out of here. Go. Get the fuck out of here.
It is.
What are you still doing here?
It is that time. Nightwave tonight?
Oh, of course.
Nightwave tonight.
'Cause I feel like I'm getting sick, so I'm going to make as many Nightwaves happen before that happens as possible.
There'll also be a Daywave tomorrow morning. Daywave Live, youtube.com/Daywave Live. If you want to subscribe to my horse shit. We will be back tomorrow with a brand new show. If you're watching this, I see how many people are watching it. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. If you're new at this, subscribe. We're trying to get subscribers numbers up. I know some people are afraid, but those that have balls, share our streams, share our videos. Let people know how fucking...
Yeah, let people know you actually have integrity.
Yeah, how about that? All right, guys, we will be back tomorrow. Make sure to check out Nightwave tonight and Daywave tomorrow and Revenge of the Sis tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.